is Sean Penn and his not-so-secret boyfriend. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to let you see it for yourself, because here at the Sean Penn, the Mr. Pruneface fan club, we don't like to out our actors. We like them to out themselves.
Hi, Sean. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yes. True love in the making. Mr. Pruneface in the drag queen of Ukraine.
This is for you.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, look at that hammer.
Please,
no,
please.
that is yours.
No, I feel terrible outside.
Oh, no,
it's just a symbolic, silly thing.
Yes, but
if I know this is here with you,
Yes.
then I'll feel better and stronger.
I know.
It's so great to
It's so
honor,
good.
but until we will.
When you win, bring it back to Malibu.
Great,
Yes.
okay.
Because I'll feel
Okay.
much better knowing there's a
come.
piece of me here.
You left your underwear at my house too, Zelensky. I love you. You ever kiss a prune before?
It's not from me, it's from Ukraine.
Oh, it's a lock of my hair. From my backside. Look at those steroid muscles. Zelensky you like. Oh, turn the cameras off. I must kiss you, Sean Penn. You my friend for life. I love prunes. Me love you. Let's go to my bathhouse. Klaus is waiting for us. Oh, look at those two lovers. We play.
The first man who was here.
Come on, Sean. I show you my parents now. I mean, love. Okay, that's good enough. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, when I see true love, I have to show it. All right, that's what we do around here. So a lot of people know that we put a lot of work into everything around here, from every nook and cranny to even just tailor-made suits, as you can see. Well, we're always working hard. Well, there's something what we call bloopers. Yes, bloopers. Not everybody is a one-take Osman, as they use the term in music. Not everybody can really hit a bullseye on the first time, or catch a bullet with their mouth. Yes, that's true. Sometimes it takes a few takes, actually, to get to that centerfold that you want to just acquire and really accomplish. I want to show you this clip here. Some outtakes from a very hard worker out there, Karen Petersen, who is just really developed into a wonderful host. Well, she didn't get there overnight. In this next clip here, you're going to see just the hard work, the integrity of not just Karen Petersen and really getting her hostess job as the Real Deal Music showcase there, host. I'm sure you all saw, but also me directing and the in-depth prowess of my film background that I put into every single TV special. So have a look at this as you see the behind-the-scenes makings of some of the just legendary gold bouillons that we turn out over here. Okay, here we go. Real Deal Music 2023. Take one.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Deal Media Music 2023. I am your host, Karen Petersen. Tonight, we are going to look back at the musical... Oh, crap.
Real Deal Music, take two.
Tonight, we are going to look back at the musical odyssey of 2023. Where all critics alike said it couldn't be done.
Real Music, take three.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Deal Music Festival 2023.
Cut. It's not Real Deal Music, take four.
Welcome, everyone, to Real Deal Music 2023.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Real Deal Music, take 5.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Deal Music 2023. I am your host, Karen Petersen.
Don't move, don't move, don't move. Tonight, we're going to look back at the musical odyssey of 2023. Okay? Real Deal Music, take 6.
Tonight, we are going to look back at the musical odyssey of 2023, where all critics alike said it couldn't be done. Sorry, what did you?
Real Deal Music, take 7.
Welcome, everyone, to Real Deal Media 2023.
Nope. Let's
No,
start again. Real Deal Music, take 8.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Deal Music 2023. I am your host, Karen Petersen.
Tonight, we're going to look back at the musical odyssey of 2023.
Tonight, we are going to look back
At the musical odyssey of 2023.
at the musical odyssey of 2023,
Where all critics alike said it couldn't be done.
where all critics alike said it could not be done.
And they were right. Don't move.
Real Deal Media led.
Real Deal Media, led by Dean Ryan.
Real Deal Media led.
Real Deal Media, led by Dean Ryan.
Real Deal Media led by Dean Ryan.
No, it's the.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
oh,
Real Deal Media led
Oh, God.
by Dean Ryan.
Say it again, please, because we overlapped.
Real Deal Media. I paused again. Hold on. Real Deal Media led by Dean Ryan.
No, there's not a period. Okay, it's Real Deal Media, led by Dean Ryan, delivered powerhouse performances throughout the year. You know what? Forget that line. Okay, line. That's not. So tonight we're going to hear a mixture of deep tracks, art-infused videos, and remixed classics.
Tonight, we are going to hear a mixture of deep tracks,
Art-infused videos,
art-infused videos, art-infused videos,
art-infused videos, and remixed classics.
art-infused videos, and remix classics.
2023, we were surrounded by the universal language of music.
In 2003, we were surrounded by the universal
Wrong year.
language
Wrong year.
music.
Hold on. Wait, don't move. We got it. We're so close to the end, and that's all I care about right now. In 2023, we were surrounded by the universal form of language called music.
In 2023, we were surrounded by the universal form of music called language.
No. That's the dyslexic version. Okay, we're stopping. The line is a mixture of deep tracks, art-infused videos, and remix classics. Real Deal Music, take
A mixture of deep tracks, art-infused videos, and remixed classics.
We were surrounded by the universal form of language, music.
We were surrounded by the universal form of language,
Music.
music.
So let's put our dancing shoes on and fishnets to the side
So let's put our dancing shoes on and fishnets to the side
as we now look back at the musical explosion that was 2023.
as we now look back at the musical explosion that was 2023.
So let's put our dancing shoes on and fishnets to the side, okay? All right, here we go.
So let's put our dancing shoes on and our...
Hold on. Real Deal Music 2023. Take.
So let's put our dancing shoes on and our fishnets to the side.
As we now look back at the musical explosion that was 2023.
As we now look back to the musical explosion that was 2023.
Real Deal Music outro. Take one. Well, this year sure flew by fast, didn't it?
Well, this year sure flew by.
Real Deal Music outro, take two. Well, this year sure flew by fast.
Well, this year sure flew by fast.
I sure hope that was as enjoyable for you as it was for me.
I sure hope that was as enjoyable for you as it was for me.
When I think of music, I come to Real Deal Media. Boy, I can't wait till 2024.
When I think of music, I think of Real Deal Media. I can't wait for 2024.
All right.
Is that good?
Is that good? You want to do another take? Are you happy with that one?
How did I sound? Okay. Am I too black? Am I too black back here? Is it too black?
Are you identifying as black?
Well, for the next hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
For the next hour.
No, you're not too black.
But
we would have to ask. No. Actually, the background looks fine.
Okay.
It's like you have like an investigator's look. You know, you got the white shirt, you got the tie, you got the black background. It's all good, actually.
Just the facts.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Wait, one more thing.
What about that fingerprint on the refrigerator there? Yeah.
Oh, wait, one more thing.
I'm like, no, one more thing. Go, run.
But then the T's come in, and the T almost stands for twisted or tyranny. And if you add an R to tyranny, you get tyranny, which is close to tranny, I guess. So I guess how about this? If you start with tranny and you take away the R, you get tyranny. How about that?
Perfect.
But
I'm making a T-shirt.
Yeah, but the point is,
welcome everybody to Real Deal Media's finest late night show in the world, in your neck of the woods. That is World at War. It is so good to be here. I'm your host, Dean Ryan, and man, this thing is like running the Millennium Falcon. This piece of junk is just getting off the ground, finally. Okay, anyways, we are broadcasting live on Rumble and Facebook for now. We'll get to the other places as we can. There's so much going on here tonight, hence why tonight's episode is called Close Encounters of the Deep State Kind. Yes, indeed. I mean, there's like a balloon or some ungodly thing getting shot down just right now as we speak, isn't there? I cannot keep up with the news. And how about that show last night? Did everybody see the incredible show? And I'm talking about the Westminster dog show. I mean, how incredible that wonderful pooch one. I would have never thought. I just assume everybody watched that. Okay, so let's get started here tonight. We have a very special, very put together show here, and that's going to be covering a lot of things here tonight. A lot of things very rooted in the Project Blue Beam. That's right, Project Blue Beam, or as the Spanish call it, the Project Azul Beam, if unless I stand corrected. But we're going to be getting into some of that. We get deeper into the final chapters of the pandemic, and a U-Haul rampage strikes pedestrians, and you're going to see how just the MK Ultra works from afar. And if you thought Mark David Chapman was the last one to get that phone call of kill, 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 well, think again. So we're going to get into that. And of course, Lauryn Hill, the White House press secretary, and a good one she isn't, is saying, aliens, I don't think so. What are aliens? Well, besides the ones crossing the Rio Grande, well, we now know that they're now coming to shake hands with beef, and you and I. Plus, the GOP senators say that the defense budget must not be cut because of the 99 Chinese balloons. And a spy ain't one. That's going to be coming up in a wonderful video that I cannot wait. I have been losing so much sleep over. Is Twittergate is going to show us just how it's done. And so is Carrie Lake, who was at the, I guess there was some kind of football game on yesterday. We're going to be getting into that and some of the just hallmarks and symbolism of that as the Babylonian whore herself. And I don't mean Lady Gagme. I'm talking about Rihanna. She came back to show us how it's done, or did she? And we must have been seeing 2 different halftime shows, if you know what I mean. So we'll cover that. And we may have a special guest joining us here tonight, Sam Chaney from Weaponized News, who's going to break it down what exactly this derailment means and what the Project Bluebeam truly entails. And that's just for starters. Wow, I need a cigarette after that one. Man, it is one of those nights. Is it Monday? Because it feels like it's Monday. Okay, let's get started here with a little memo. A little memo from, well, not me tonight, from the Mike Adams Wisdom Cabinet over there at Natural News. Oh, there it is. Look at that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, there he is coming down the mountain. Okay, well, let's get started here because this is, I think Mike is on the money per usual. And he alerted me about this over the weekend, but let me tell you about it first. Well, now this is what he's now calling Sky Wars. Sky Wars. Nobody heard me. I'm having a really bad day tonight. Can you tell? All right, let me try again. There's some ungodly alien stopping me from broadcasting tonight. And I'm going to rip it to shreds. Let me try again. Okay, what I said to you earlier, this damn computer would work. In fact, you know what? Let's try again. Great. Spilled everything. And nobody can hear me. Now, I'm going to read it again like we're just playing along. All right, let's pretend nothing just happened here. Good. God, piece of computers. This is the kind of attacks that I'm under right here. Shit. Okay. What I'm saying to you is that the U.S. Canadian forces shot down another balloon and no one gets about it. Next story. Okay, the Canadians who are fooling nobody, saying that they shot down air balloons, according to Mike Adams, while they're fooling nobody, says China, and the aliens and the military are laughing at us. Are we happy with that? No, we're not. Next story. Object shot down over Canada. Small metallic balloons crossed the New York border. Before decommission, Pentagon says we need more missiles. They're costly. Are we good with that? No. Next story. Citizen journalist breakthrough media blackout toxin. Ohio train is derailment. Nobody cares, but we care. You know why? Because we have your best interest. Find out. Next story. Oh, here it is. Okay. Ohio blew up. If you're in Ohio, move now. Next story. Multiple trains derail in Texas and in South Carolina. Good? Happy? Next story. All right, let's get to another one. Multiple pedestrians struck by a U-Haul truck in New York City. Rampage. Is anyone happy? No, they're not. Next story. Let's see. Terry Lake sat down during the Black National Anthem. Is anybody happy? Yes, they love her. Next story. Rihanna smells her hand at the halftime report. Are we happy? No. When will she die? Everyone asked. I don't know. You know what? I don't care anymore. And that's the news to me. Happy New Year. Good night, everybody. That is just a little glimpse of what goes on behind here.
I bet there's a reward in all this big enough to choke a plow horse. Well, what are you standing there for, lead heads? Mount a master manhunt.
I'm the boss man. I'm the boss.
people have asked us, what do you guys do during your break, and what do you do during your time off and stuff? And normally I don't say these things, and just to explain myself here, I don't like to share Jazz Pop's business with the entire world. But this time I think I will, because I'm part of the business too. And just to further explain myself is, in the new year, you have a lot of new shows that are pitched in the TV world that are trying to get picked up, new sitcoms, new lawyer dramas, cop dramas, the usual, hospitals and stuff. And a lot of people audition for it. And we did, which I'm going to explain and share with you. But Hollywood is not exactly original anymore, Jazz, right? They're always remaking everything. They try to remake Magnum PI,
Hollywood is
Karate
old
Kid.
news, and they've run the remake thing to its deathbed. They can't remake anymore.
Well,
The
they
last
have.
30 they've done have sucked.
However, yes, that is until Jazz Pop and some of the RDM cast, some friends of mine around here, we did some auditions, because there's a lot of good shows from my past that are being remade now, and we auditioned for them, and I just happen to have them here. Now, you may remember Perfect Strangers, that 87 classic from ABC, Perfect Strangers, starring Bronson Pinnock and Mark Price. And it was a good show. I certainly loved it like everybody else, but like many of you out there, it needs to be remade. So Jazz Pop and I, we auditioned for it over the break. We slightly changed now. Hollywood's a little sadistic. It's now called Perfect Stranglers. And this is about two friends that had to live together, and one of them was always contemplating how to kill his roommate, as you can see there. And what a mullet, what a hairstyle that is. That is beautiful hair you have, Jazz Pop. I thought I told you that at the audition as well.
Yeah, they did. Thank you.
Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So Perfect Stranglers, you'll probably see on ABC coming this spring. I can't wait for it. We'll see if that gets picked up. Now, like many 80s shows, we all remembered and loved that wonderful 1986 classic that really changed the paradigm, called My Two Dads, starring Paul Reiser and another guy. No, I loved it. I watched it all the time. It was part of my repertoire. The only problem is we auditioned for it, and like the last one, they wanted to change some things. And who are we to fight? Well, now they changed it. Now we're doing My Two Lads, about two guys who, one of them looks very hungover on the left. Yeah. The other one on the right has just really cool hair. Yeah, the guy on the left has tuberculosis, as you see. And they have to raise this unruly daughter beneath them there. It should be a good hit. I can't wait.
Poor Angie, to be raised by us.
And Jess, I love working with you on these auditions. Don't let me tell you otherwise. Now, so that might get picked up too. We're excited, everybody. Jazz Pop and I, we have been central casting background actors for a long time. That's kind of how we met. We met at craft services when there was one sandwich left. We both grabbed it and fought over it. And then I said, you can have it after I...
And then we became friends.
That's right. That's right. We never competed for the same role, but if we did, if he gets it, we get it. So now we're remaking a lot of things. They've called us back, and a lot of us, and I certainly do, I know you do as well, we remember this wonderful show from 1984 called The A-Team, starring Mr. T and some other gentlemen, characters, just wonderful. Yes, George C. Scott. Yeah, it's just a wonderful show. I grew up watching it. So they called us back, and they said, well, do you have other actors you can bring? And I said, do I ever? So now we're going to be doing the B-Team that you can see here. I love it. The action scenes are great. And, the one criticism of Jazz is he didn't want to give the gold chains back. That was the problem. They were too
heavy. I couldn't lift them off my neck.
Well, he didn't want to lift them off. So, so the B Team, you might be seeing that by this summer. Jim Fetzer was thrilled to be part of it. He wanted to wear just one glove. We said, Jim, it's not the 80s anymore. You see Aaron right there, who is copping a fill on Jim's shoulder or something. I don't know whose hand that is, and there's me. If something happened to me, I don't remember what happened. Yeah, so that's wonderful. The B Team is going to be a great show.
I don't think most viewers know that I have never seen this stuff until you put it up during the show.
Well, you're so humble because we auditioned for it together. Now, because they were on the set too, they're remaking Gilligan's Island once again. And I'm like all of you out there. Why remake a good classic? Why remake it? I don't get it. Well, now it's called Fetzer's Island. Yeah, so we have Fetzer's Island, and Jim was actually whispering in Aaron's ear about Sandy Hook and all the tidbits. And Aaron was daydreaming of how the hell do I get off this island? Not soon enough. Anyways, so that's how that one is. Then, there's the old classics of Miami Vice. Yes, just like yesterday, a young Don Johnson and a wonderful Pedro Martinez for the Dodgers.
Yep.
His acting career started.
He lives in like Cleveland now with like 9 kids or something.
Yeah, 9 kids and 9 cats. And so we remade it, and I called up Mike, and well, now it's called Organic Vice.
Organic Vice.
Yeah. And believe it or not, that's his own suit. He brought that suit. He loves that suit. And yeah, he won't take that off either. So now there are some other people on set that were also auditioning, and I have to give credit where credit's due. There's going to be a remake now of Charles in Charge. What a wonderful show that was. About a young man who's trying to get through college, but they gave him the dastardly task of taking care of a hot chick who's named Nicole Eggert, and a Willie Ames who's his pot dealer. So that's how that one is. So Charles in Charge. And I said, well, how can you possibly remake that? Well, they did. It's now called Prince Charles in Charge, and he's as bewildered. And yes, poor Nicole Eggert and Willie Ames. He's stripping to get out there. So there's
Prince Charles in Charge.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably not going to watch that. I don't think that one's going to make it. So now a lot of people too, they know that, we started making movies. Now, Jim started making movies too. And I've already shared this one. We're remaking, we're doing Speed 3, Back on the Bus, starring yours truly and Jim Fetzer as, we're not sure who he was trying to be. But anyways, he was a great bus driver in the movie.
He drives fast, so it made for a good show.
Yeah. We didn't have to train him. I don't think he even knows where the brake is on a vehicle. That's how fast he drives.
Yeah,
so we're kind of doing our own thing now. Jazz Pop shared with you that he's remaking the Pretty Woman series, and I said, "Are you crazy?" Well, apparently he's not. It's now called Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman, starring Eric Stoltz and Jazz Pop. Eric Stoltz and Jazz Pop. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
How did you get that picture of my real body for that?
I don't know, but you have nice legs. You have really nice legs. I never told you. But now Jazz Pop did one of his toughest auditions of all time for Netflix. And I think this is going to be a huge hit, and expect to see it on your TV screen soon. It's The Speaker of the House, Netflix, a series. Not about anyone in particular, just about being the Speaker of the House. And, I've always thought he can wear a pearl necklace like no other. Don't be shy about that. So
I feel pretty.
Yeah, and you can see not much makeup was needed. It just all kind of blended.
Not that much, really. Not that much.
No, look at that hand too. He's commanding people with the hand. That's wonderful. Okay, so now finally, and you are pretty. And I said you had nice legs, and I sincerely mean that. I mean, look at those things. Really do. Now, finally, as our last audition, and I'm very excited about this because Jazz Pop and I were true thespians to the core. We're talking like Juilliard theatrical training by just the who's who. And they wanted us to take on a very tough project, and I was very concerned. I didn't know if we could do it. Well, they wanted us to remake The Wonder Years. That was a wonderful show, pun intended. The Wonder Years, Fred Savage and everybody. And I said, well, what can we do? And, well, they said, now it's going to be called The Fonder Years, where I play the lead actor there is Fred Savage, and Jazz Pop is, he managed to keep his goatee on. I'm not sure who that is on the right. She was nice.
She's got a really nice body.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. But Jazz Pop was having a field day as we filmed The Fonder Years that night. And I'll tell you, he was laughing hysterically. His spleen almost came out of his body. I've never seen such just wicked acts before. Okay, so that's incredible. The Fonder Years. And Jess, I don't know if you're like me. I think that's going to be a huge, huge, huge hit.
I think it's going to be huge. Hey, that was my best line in junior high school. Because people would say,
it was great.
Yeah, they were like, I don't know, her nose is kind of big. And I would be like, no, she has a really great body.
No, it was great. It was great. And yeah, I know. I know. And she has a huge smile too. Whoever that is on the right. I forgot her name.
She's got good chompers up the front there.
Now I'll give everyone. I'll give her. She could chew her way through a cornfield right there. Probably working on building that dam. But here's a little tidbit. Here's a little secret. Here is they're actually now considering Jim Fetzer to replace Judge Judy. And right away, Jim got very excited about that. He said, "Don't even worry about it. I'll bring my own gavel." And he certainly will. Yeah, he certainly will. He's got his wonderful own hammer there called the Fetz. Wonderful hammer.
Yeah, it's like order in the court, or you know what you're getting next.
Yes, or tell me where. Yeah, let me build that nightstand for you. So, anyways, that's just a little preview for everybody of what you can expect in the new TV season, and crossing our fingers that one of those shows gets picked up by ABC. Just a review. Perfect Stranglers that I think is going to be great on ABC. We have My Two Lads. Two friends
I think
raising.
that one's going to be a real hit right there.
Well, it's based on true events. I mean, the daughter's unruly. She doesn't listen, and she just booms people loud. And then we have the B Team. Don't let that confuse you. They're still good. The B Team. We're unsure whose hand that is on Jim Fetzer's shoulder, but we'll find out one of these days. And Jazz Pop has an incredible tan, if you ask me. And then Fetzer's Island. That's a possible organic vice. Organic vice, and that's Mike Adams' real hair. Don't be fooled otherwise.
And his real suit.
It is his real suit, and he was wearing bicycle shorts, but you can't see that part. And here's the other one here. This one not going to make it. Prince Charles in charge. Yeah. No enthusiasm. Pretty whoa, man. That's a lovely film. I think I can't wait.
Yeah, but Dean, look at my butt. My butt can sell the whole show right there.
I mean, look at Eric Stoltz. How lucky is he to have worked with you on that film? I mean, what a just lucked out guy. Then we have Speed 3. It's going to be summer blockbuster. And then we have Netflix, Speaker of the House, Jazz Pop's finest role. I mean, Citizen Kane can't hold a candle to what he performed that night. Finally, The Fonder Years, about three friends whose friendship goes awry after two of them forget who the chick was. So they soon disbanded as friends. Yes, and that's showbiz, folks. Yeah, that's right. Va-boom. So that's all right. So what say you out there?
I don't know how you have time to do all this shit. You know, everybody, if you don't know, Dean does all this stuff in just a few minutes throughout the day before the show. He's a master.
Jazz Pop, I don't know what you're talking about, but I will say, you know, love doesn't come in a minute, and sometimes it doesn't come at all. That's all I have to tell you. Okay.